So with me today, I've got the fabulous iPhone 14, and I want to see how it compares to current standards. How is the battery life? How is the screen? How is the camera? And we're going to test a lot more. We're going to see if the iPhone 14 is still worth it for you. So I'm Jake from Mozillion, and let's get into it. Alright then, so we're here to test the iPhone 14. Where is here? Well, London, of course, and we're going to put 14 through its paces today. We're going to be testing apps, we're going to be testing the battery life, but most importantly, we're going to be testing the camera. So, without further ado, let's go test it. So, the 14 is no slouch in the camera department. But besides the nice camera improvements, what else have Apple added to make the iPhone 14 worth it for you? One of the things that Apple have been absolutely fantastic at, and for quite a few years now, is processors. And with the iPhone 14, you're getting a very, very fast processor. With the A15 Bionic featured in this, you are not going to be lacking for speed at any point with the iPhone 14. Specifically, if you use it for photo or video editing apps, and you play a lot of games on your phone, the iPhone 14 is really going to be valuable for you. Apple boasted about its graphics powers when it was released, and it holds up to this day. Of course, with the iPhone 14, I really like the screen as well. Although it doesn't differ much from the iPhone 12 and 13 that came before it, it's still that Goldilocks size for me. 6.1 inches, and for most people, I think this is going to be an absolutely perfect size screen for you. Speaking about the design, while there wasn't too much changed about the body of the iPhone 14 this year, there were some interesting colours added, and that includes this lovely striking yellow colour, which I've grown to really like. Just while we're still speaking about the design, Apple did also introduce the 14 Plus in this lineup as well, bringing the larger screen to the standard iPhone series for the first time. But we're sticking to the standard 14 here. Lastly, battery. And how did it do in our test? Well, the answer to that is impressive. I ran the 14 through its paces with gaming, watching videos, using the camera plus a lot more, and it hardly broke a sweat. After taking the iPhone off charge at a usual time in the morning, I got home with over 60% of battery left, and as I said, I really put the 14 through its paces. I think for a normal day of average use, a little bit of Netflix, music, emails and phone calls, you're going to be quite happy with the iPhone 14 battery. So, let's answer the question, is the iPhone 14 still worth it? Well, remember you have the iPhone 12 and iPhone 13 models that came before it, and there's not massive upgrades when it comes to the 14, but there are some nice to haves. So while there isn't much change about the design itself, the internals have been upgraded a bit, and if you're looking for a little bit more longevity, versus something like the 13 or 12, the 14 might be worth it for you. But also make sure you look to consider the 12 and 13 as well, as they're great phones and are at great prices too. So guys, thank you very much for watching our iPhone 14 review. If you liked it, please give us a like and subscribe. Plus, remember to head on over to Mozillion.com to see how much you could save on your next phone purchase, or how much extra cash you could get versus usual trade-in prices. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you soon.